so as not to cause injury, because sometimes you could come with your personal belongings and yet the person pricks themselves and then
pricks you as well.
So that could also be a problem.
So if the person is infected, then it can be a problem with you. Now, does everybody who comes in contact with these viruses actually come down with hepatitis?
No.
Okay.
No. Why I say that is because every human being will have immunity. So it depends on how strong the immunity is. Usually, some people, if they get infected and their immunity is strong enough, the body will be able to fight off the infection. And also, children or adults who have been immunized against the virus don't have the chance of getting infected.
You said children and adults.
Yes.
When I know there's a Hep B virus in Nigeria for children. Sorry, not virus, vaccine for children, for babies, and they take it maybe a few times, 2-3 times. Now, when people talk about the Hep B vaccine, they always think about babies. They don't think about adults. So are you saying adults should also get vaccinated?
Yes, yes. So that is part of what we have been advocating, and the World Health Organization, as well as our own local Society for Hepatitis, which is Society of Gastroenterology and Hepatology in Nigeria, SOGIN. So we are advocating that every adult and child should be tested for hepatitis B. So when they test and they are negative, then, and if they've not been vaccinated, can get the vaccine. So the vaccine is taking over 6 months. So the time of presentation, which is taken as month 0, then a month later, and 6 months
for the adult.
Dose. Yes. So it's taking 3 times.
Okay. Now, if somebody gets infected with a hepatitis virus, how soon can it be detected by testing?
Okay, if somebody gets infected, and because it's a problem, especially for healthcare workers, since we deal in blood and blood products, so you can easily get. So now there is actually a vaccine for post-exposure prophylaxis, and that vaccine is called hepatitis B immunoglobulin.
Okay, just a minute. Post-exposure prophylaxis.
Yes.
That means that if you've treated somebody with it, you now take that to make sure you don't get it.
No.
Please explain.
What is that is if you were exposed to like a needle stick injury,
okay,
and it's suspicious that the patient or the person could have the hepatitis B infection, this is to protect the health worker, yes, from contracting it.
Immunoglobulin.
Yes. So it's the hepatitis B immunoglobulin, and it's given within 72 hours of exposure.
All right.
So now that protects the health worker from contracting hepatitis B.
Okay.
As long as they weren't infected previously, yes. So if the health worker was negative, that means he didn't have hepatitis B, and he got infected.
Or in contact.
Yes, or he got in contact accidentally. So he or she immediately takes the vaccine. That is the hepatitis B immunoglobulin.
Okay.
And afterwards, and if he hasn't gotten the vaccine, he goes on to collect the hepatitis B vaccine.
Oh, that's good. That's a new development, right?
No, it's also there. And it's also advocated for pregnant women too. So pregnant women who are hepatitis B positive also take the vaccine. No, also give the, the vaccine is given to the baby on delivery.
On delivery?
Yes. So because that is the passive immunity.
Okay.
Because, yes. So once the baby, within 12 hours of delivery, the baby is given the hepatitis B immunoglobulin. So this protects the baby from contracting the infection from the mother.
From the mother?
Yes.
Until such a time he gets his own Hep B vaccine?
Yes, and the baby will be started alongside with the Hep B vaccine.
But you see, we've been talking about Hep B. What happens to Hep C? Because there is Hep C, even though it's less.
Yes, Hep C is also another viral infection that affects the liver. Unfortunately, there is no vaccine for hepatitis C. But luckily, there is a cure for hepatitis C. Yes. So in about 80 to 95% of cases, there is a cure for hepatitis C.
Do we test for it in Nigeria?
Yes, we also test for hepatitis C. And it's the drugs have also been made available and sometimes affordable by the Clinton Healthcare Foundation. So they are partnering with a number of hospitals, LASUT being one of them.
Okay. Now, going back to the question about when the virus can be detected in the blood, let's think about not the health worker now, but the patient. Maybe somebody comes to you and says, I want to get it vaccinated for Hep B, and you test the blood. Is it possible that the person is positive, or should I say has Hep B, but it's not yet showing in the blood?
Yes, it's possible. It could be a window period sometimes. So usually the incubation period is between 1 to 4 months.
Okay.
Yes.
So do you have that incorporated into the health, the health system, whereby you can be sure this person really is negative before you now shoot him with a vaccine?
Yes. Like when a patient comes in and you test and the hepatitis B is negative, so you can go on to find out if the patient truly is negative, because some people could have been infected as children and cleared the infection. Okay. And when they do that, the body automatically develops immunity against hepatitis B.
Okay.
So such people may not.
I need to stop you there. We're going on a short break. Let's take a really short break and then meet us on the other side. Stay with us.